G'day guys. EA have just released 12 new finals elites, which is always exciting when they drop new content. All of them are 90 plus, which is pretty awesome. Makes sense given how late we are in the season that they're starting to release multitudes of high over players you can chuck into your lineups. One of the ones that I'm most excited about is this new 92 over Kyle Korver card. He's a shooting guard. That's weird to say. Shooting SG. So we just pop him in there, and we'll have a look at his stats there. So obviously, if you've got Kyle Korver in your lineup, you're shooting threes, and because he's on the shooting lineup, he's got a +2 boost, which means that his 3-point stat is 96, which is phenomenal. But not only that, if you actually jump on NBALive.gg and go and have a look at his hidden stats, he has 11 hidden stats that are 99s. He has 99 clutch, 99 conditioning, 99 shot streak, 99 streak, 99 shooter's mentality, 99 shooting touch, 99 pull-up versus drive to the basket, 99 outside shooting likelihood, 99 mid-range shooting likelihood, 99 interception, and 99 free throw ability. Now, one or two of those are defensive based, and the mid-range ones aren't really that relevant, but he has a ton of 99s that are directly related to 3-point shooting, which is unreal. So I'm really looking forward to jumping into some gameplay and seeing how big of a streak we can get him on and how many threes we can chuck up, what sort of range he's got, how well he performs with the defender right in his face. So let's jump into some friendly league quarters and test that out. We'll try and start with an opponent that's not a defensive lineup, but then we'll make sure that our second quarter is a defensive lineup. So let's come back to that one. I think that this won't be defensive. A little bit tough to remember, and they're always changing. Okay, fantastic. So actually, this is going to be fun because this is almost the full Golden State Warriors lineup. You can see there that once KG MVP has that 97 Curry card, he's going to have a current roster Golden State Warriors themed lineup, which will probably be a 95 over lineup, which is awesome. So let's jump into this gameplay and see how Kyle Korver performs. I'm definitely hyping him early, so I'm hoping he lives up to my high expectations. So we'll start off by running straight up to the line from the tip and shooting a 6%. Oh man, it's always disappointing when they miss that first shot. So I think what I need to do is get him going with a mid-range, and hopefully that triggers his streak. You've seen that work in other videos, that once they get that easy 2, although his dribbling isn't as nice, so you've got to be careful that I don't turn it over here, but 12%, that drops. Okay, now I'm confident that he'll start hitting some 3-pointers. So now I just need to get the ball back. Definitely not really testing out his defensive capabilities because he's not known as a defensive card. Okay, let's find Korver, and we'll sprint into that far corner for a corner 3. Kalae's backed off a little bit, and he's missed that too. Wow, this is a disappointing start, I've got to say. I have a feeling though that if we start pumping out some step backs with him, he'll make those, no worries. So let's find him again and just go straight across the top for a step back here. That's going to be a deep 2. Okay, so he's made a couple of 2s. Let's see if he can start hitting some 3s. See if we can get a steal here with Korver. Actually, nope, not going to happen. Okay, I do like that he seems to be running to the lower side. That's the side that I generally like to shoot with my PG and shooting guard on. There we go. Hits his first 3 off a step back. That was one at the top of the arc. We'll try one in the wing area next. Get that steal. Okay, so I'll try a wing step back here. 7% release. Swish. That was too easy for him. And now he's actually hit a couple of 3s in a row. So maybe that'll get his streak going. Okay, across to Korver. I tried to do a corner step back. That animation's a little bit harder to do, so it just ended up being a 2. But once again, that was money. We've got time for one, maybe two more shots if we just play super aggressive defense, which means we either get the steal or they shoot. All right, let's try that sprint to the corner 3 again. 10% release. There we go. That's up to 3 3-pointers in a row, and I think he's hit 5 shots in a row if you count the 2s as well. There we go with that out of bounds steal. Cross to Korver for the clutch. Let's run around to the other wing and hit that. Slightly contested. Swish. And that was in clutch time, and it was only a 6% release. So we ended up dropping 4 threes in a row after a pretty disappointing start, and 6 shots in a row, which is pretty nice. 6 shots without missing is definitely a symbolic of that 99 streak. Okay, so let's jump into our defensive quarter here and see how he goes with the more aggressive defense. He'll have T-Mac facing him most of the time, and he's a reasonable defender. So once again, we'll just try that run up to the, actually no, defensive line, I always forget it doesn't work. We'll start with a corner 3, 6% release. Ah, man, he might be one of those cards that he just doesn't start hitting until you get him an easy shot. So we'll do that again. We'll find him for a 2-pointer. Might do a little pump fake. Oh, not quite what I wanted. Let's try that again. Pump fake, step around, very contested, but 12%, and he hits it. Okay. So I don't think he's missed a mid-range shot yet. He just has missed a couple of those earlier 3s before he's been going. See if we can get the steal with that pass. Man, the AI is passing like crazy. Just shoot it, come on. There we go, Anthony Davis. All right, thanks for wasting that shot clock, I appreciate that. Okay, we hit him. He was open there in the corner. We had it. Oh man, he's not liking those corner 3s at all. A little bit disappointed with that. Let's try just a wing 3 with him. If we can get open enough for that to work, we'll run around this side, run the AI through some opponents. All right, contested there, but 10% release, and he hits that. And I reckon if we start putting up some step backs, you can get him hitting every shot for the rest of the quarter. There's that LVL Paul George. I've got him on my defensive lineup, and he's awesome. Alright, so let's try a wing step back here. Might have been a deep 2, toe on the line. Didn't drop anyway. Oh man. Someone that has 96 3-point shooting and 11 99 hidden stats. I'm a little bit disappointed. Alright, where's Korver? Let's try a top of the arc step back. 10%, that should drop, no worries. Swish, as expected. So it looks like he might be a little bit more of a step back beast. Let's see if I can get one more shot, although Westbrook's just going to hold the ball. Yeah, it's not happening. A little bit disappointing that he wasn't able to perform better than that. But as you saw, if you're shooting step backs, he's hitting those, especially the ones at the top of the key. And he didn't miss a mid-range shot. He was able to get on a streak in that first quarter. As long as you're selective with the shots that you're putting up and you're not putting up silly shots, I think that Korver will probably end up being a pretty decent card. I picked him up for 325k, but I was a little bit impatient. In terms of other options in that position, the shooting lineups, shooting guard position doesn't have a wealth of options, especially higher over options. You've got guys like Drazen Petrovic, who's nice, but his hidden stats aren't as good as Korver's. Eric Gordon's pretty solid, but he's a little bit shorter. Some other options, I guess, is that Harden that you see there, but his 3-point shooting isn't as good. So if you're buying your shooting SG specifically for 3-pointers, around this price point and this over, Korver is almost certainly the man you want to be picking. So look, I had very high expectations coming into this review, and he didn't quite live up to those expectations, so maybe that's on me. I'm hesitant to give him a thumbs up. I give him like a 3/4 of a thumbs up. I think for the price, and as long as you're taking smart shots, he's going to be a pretty solid performer. So I would definitely suggest picking him up and giving him a shot. And if he just doesn't work for you, that's fine. It's understandable. But I reckon for most people, he's going to be a pretty nice card. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and check back for more content.